This is Josh Taylor. I'm a spinning master instructor. I've been with the team for over 15 years. I'm here to tell you about our brand new spinning bike line. The spinner bikes now are just basically raising the bar. Everything that we do in indoor cycling and our design is worth you looking at. I can't even tell you how excited I am about what we've done. Currently you're looking right now at our new blade. This is our brand new top of the line spinner bike. Some of the features of this bike are all about keeping your members happy, giving them the experience so they really truly want to keep coming back to your facility. Not only is it a sexy machine and it's built to be corrosion resistant, it's also very user friendly in adjustability. What we call the Q factor. Now this is something a lot of you guys don't know about, but Q factor is actually how wide your feet are when you're riding the bike. Not a lot of people think of hip, knee, and ankle alignment. So because we are very cycling based, we've actually said, you know what, let's get our engineers to bring it more in line with the real world of cycling. Our Q factor, outside of crank arm to outside of crank arm, is the most narrow in the market by far. We are 156 millimeters wide. Your Tour de France high-end $10,000 road bike, $10,000 road bike, they basically are 146 millimeters wide. So you can see we've gotten this bike down to the real world numbers where all the real scientific, should I say, testing and biomechanics is being done. That's really important for your average user to come in because they're more comfortable. They're producing more power in each pedal stroke, and that is going to give them a lot more results. So that's key. You definitely want to make people comfortable in any movement, and that's very important. There's also a few other things I'm very excited about. We've changed our handlebar design just a little bit. We've actually added a 5-degree raise. The cover that the rubber grip is a different material. It's more user-friendly, it's better on the hands, it's got a little more cushion. Water bottle holders are still here for ease of use. Moving on into the drivetrain, not only do we have, like I said, that much more narrow Q factor, we've also kept in line with the real world of cycling and kept a chain on the bike. A lot of bikes in the market aren't chain driven. For me as a cyclist, it feels like a piece of fitness equipment. I want a bike. I want the romance of that bike. I want it to feel really, really cool, and that's what the spinner blade is all about. Keeping that history and that connection to the real road of cycling is what we're all about at spinning. So not only do we have that still engraved, but we've also got a system underneath the chain guard that actually makes everything really stiff, so you don't get any wear and tear on the drivetrain. Moving on the bike, with corrosion resistance, if you can see this is a really hard point. It takes a lot of abuse. On most bikes in the market, and even our old bikes, this used to be metal, so it would rust and corrode. Not anymore. As you can see, you can stick this in your dishwasher. So this is something that Star Trek helped us design, and we're really, really thrilled about it. That is really big right there. Another big feature, and this is something that you club owners are going to love, is safety. We found over the years that outdoor bike parts such as pedals and bottom brackets, that kind of thing, do not stand up to the rigors of indoor cycling. Because you're on a stationary bike and the energy isn't dissipating out of like a road bike's wheels, the energy goes straight into the bike, the pedals, the crank arms, the drivetrain. So we've actually gone to what's called a Morris taper, and I want you to look that up online. A Morris taper connection. So our spindles in the pedals, the connection to the pedal to the crank arm, is now at a point in the industry that is really strong. We're not seeing the shearing of pedals, any breakage, and that's really good because you want that safety. If somebody gets hurt, that's not good for your program. We've also added that Morris taper to the connection of the crank arms to the bottom bracket assembly. So again, there's that strength and safety and comfort for you as an owner. So the blade itself is the choice, of course, of a cyclist, and the world itself is really enjoying what Star Trek and Mad Dogg Athletics is putting out there. So I, for one, as a master instructor, is so excited about this piece of equipment.